Hey everybody, it is Monday, September the 23rd. We saw NHL main camps get underway last week and preseason hockey get kicked off this weekend with games Saturday, Sunday. Lots more on the slate going forward. Um, Big news last week and a big surprise, I guess, was the Fed rate cut. So obviously they had their meeting on Wednesday. It was expected. Consensus going into that meeting was that they were going to come out with a 25 basis point rate cut. Instead, they did a full 50 basis points, so a half of a percent. And then the Fed comments afterwards, fairly dovish as well, basically saying that they expect to have another 50 basis point rate cut by the time year end. So we saw markets really react. They shot up based on that kind of surprise coming out of the meeting. But by end of day Wednesday, they basically came back down to flat. And then we saw kind of overnight, everybody kind of collecting themselves and saying, okay, this is a net positive. And we saw markets really take off on Thursday. So a great week in the equity markets. Looking at the yield curve, it's as healthy as we've seen in quite some time. Nice upward sloping yield curve. 2-year as of this morning, 357 with the 10-year at 375. So biggest spread there that we've seen in quite some time. Going out to the 30-year, 4.1. You do have to remember, again, we've kind of been talking about this, an election coming up in 2 months. So the market is going to have some volatility, going to be continually pricing in a lot of things. We've seen the jobs market kind of start to look a little bit shaky. So, I mean, volatility doesn't mean we expect the market to be lower, just means that it's going to have some volatility. It's going to be continually pricing in all of these things, is lower rates, the jobs, is consumer spending going to come down because of that? We shall see. So good luck to everybody at camp and have a great week.